Hello.
And welcome to
Let the Girls Play. I'm Kelsey Bailey.
I'm Amelia Bain.
And we're here talking women's basketball. This started out as a WNBA podcast for two people who don't know much about the art of basketball.
I would
the
say
science
that's accurate.
Of basketball, but we had a passion for the game, a passion for the league. Since we started this podcast, we've expanded the basketball that we're watching.
Yeah.
We have watched intently women's college basketball. We went to March Madness, and baby, let me tell you what. We went to the draft. Bow, bow, bow. Insert photo of us at the draft.
If you watched the draft, you were one of the 2.5
million people. That's million.
If you were one of those 2.5 million, you may have seen us sitting right behind Holly Rowe.
Yeah.
As she interviewed the new WNBA draftees.
Yeah, we were, sandwiched in between the, I would say, shin to knee area of most of the biggest stars in women's college basketball and the number one sideline reporter, yes. Madam Holly Rowe.
Holly Rowe.
So just look for us. I got text messages during the draft that I needed to take my hand away from my face, and I needed to stop playing with my hair because I guess I was nervous. So I was.
Well, you were nervous for all of these players who we've come to love.
I was nervous for all the girlies. Yeah. I was nervous. There was a lot happening.
Yeah, I was nervous for Holly having to hold the microphone up so high.
Oh my gosh!
all
Did you
the
see
time.
That one? People were like, Holly Rowe out here fighting for her life.
Yeah.
And it's just like the top of her head and then all of Cameron Brink. It's really funny.
I mean, Cameron Brink can confirm. We saw her in person. She's tall. I've never seen someone as tall and with such a slit in her dress as Cameron Brink. She looked incredible. Everybody looked incredible. The fashion was amazing.
It's so rude that they used to make the players being drafted into the WNBA wear business casual attire. That was what was required.
Yeah, those days are gone.
Michael Scott looking Lisa Lobo. Come on. Let her wear a slit.
I would say we need to redo in Shattered Glass, watch it on Tubi. One of the goals of the future collective bargaining agreement is to get pensions for former players. I think we should get a redraft for our former players where they get to wear their fashions.
Yes, it's like when people renew their wedding vows and they have a little ceremony. We should redo the WNBA draft.
Yeah.
So that people can freaking show. I want to see Becky Hammon.
Oh, yeah.
In a blazer and a elegant hoodie dress.
I want to see what a formal blazer is for Becky.
Yeah. I guess it would be like what she wore to Hall of Fame. I think it was maybe bedazzled a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. I'd love to see all of our legends showing out with a little fashion.
Absolutely, because they deserve it. It was bumping at Brooklyn Academy of Music. The first time they ever held it in that venue. First time they ever held it in a venue of that size with that many people. Sold out. It was a freaking party.
It sure was.
Ellie was there.
Oh my God.
Dawn Staley was there. Kim Mulkey was there. Lisa Bluter. I hardly knew her.
She was in the house. Yeah, she was looking proud.
NECA was there.
I was standing next at the bar ordering a beer right next to NECA. It was.
I know. We also saw her on our way out and we're like, should we get a picture?
Yeah.
And we were too shy.
And so NECA, if you're watching, we apologize for being.
We were staring at you. Paige Beckers was there.
Yeah. Taking pictures and videos of all her girlies.
I saw Satu Sabali on the orange carpet.
Satu was there?
Yeah, Satu was there.
I didn't know that.
She has a role in the Players Association.
Oh, good for her.
I don't know. She's one of the leaders.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of her exact position, so I apologize. But she was there. I'm trying to think of who else exciting was there.
I mean,
Gino.
So
I was an arm's length from Gino.
Yeah, Gino was there.
Bored, I would say, but I mean, it was very long, especially if you're sitting at the table with.
Gino left kind of early, to be honest.
Yeah, he left after Nika got drafted. Yeah. He was like, bye.
We were seated right behind a player. We probably could have. We didn't because it would have been inappropriate, but I probably could have reached out and tapped her on the shoulder. And we were like, who is this player? I don't know who this is. It was Markeisha Davis, who the New York Liberty ended up drafting. And
let's go.
She got quite the welcome to Brooklyn.
Absolutely. Yeah. Everyone was so excited. Liberty fans were in the house. It was so exciting. We were. So Amelia and I, as we mentioned, were in the front row. So we could really see everyone sitting at their table. I could see like people's like legs like nervously jumping and stuff. It was so crazy. They're all my kids.
Just a reminder, they are kids.
They're kids.
They're just young.
They're women.
Young women starting their careers, but they're young people. They're like, they're nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the biggest night of their life, probably. Yeah.
Truly. We went with our friend Mike Zakarian, who has an amazing YouTube channel where he does live streams. Team Hold. We were guests on his show, and we recapped our whole experience for the draft. We talked about the season coming up. So if you want to check out our, unedited.
Yeah.
Keyword unedited. We were live, baby.
We were giving
live.
our honest takes.
I know I at least came for Diana Taurasi
I
once.
said careful, Kelsey, careful.
But out of respect. Out of nothing but respect.
Yeah. Sometimes when we get a little too rowdy, I do edit it out. Yeah. So we were unedited.
Yeah. We were raw.
We were
Eddie Murphy raw, baby. Check that out. We'll have the link in our bio of this. We'll have a link in the description of this episode. We'll put a link in our bio on Instagram. So check it out. And also check out every Thursday, Mike is going to be talking about the WNBA on his show. And he has some really amazing guests coming up. So check it out.
Yeah.
Shout out Mike Zakarian.
Shout out Mike. Thank you for
Short
having
King.
us, Mike. Short King.
We love our Short King.
Speaking of Short Kings, Short Queen, Short Royalty.
Yeah, Short Royalty.
Deja Fair. I mean, what a steal.
What a steal.
The Aces take her in the second round?
Yes. But like, she was like
early in the second round.
Yeah.
What a steal. The Aces, we don't have to get too much in the draft because we did talk about it on Mike's podcast, but I do want to say just the headline is Aces have worst draft picks, somehow have best draft.
Yep. Yeah. That is 100% it. They took a chance on Kitley, injured right now, but investing in her in the long run. Kate Martin, who came up out the damn audience, which was a wonderful moment. It was so cool. And we already talked about Deja Fair, 5'5", third all-time leading scorer of NCAA women's basketball. Congrats to our mommy, the ultimate Short King. Our mommy is going to help develop Short King Deja Fair this season. I'm proud of her. I'm excited for her. Really excited for everyone who was drafted. Excited to see what these French players are like that were drafted. And these Aussies, a couple Aussies going to the Atlanta Dream, I believe. Two of them. Yeah. And they're best friends. Oh, yeah. Really cute. That movie writes itself. Yeah. Speaking of Aussies, we got to talk about our favorite Aussie, Sandy Brondello. Where's Sandy? Where is Sandy? All of this draft was happening and Sandy was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found on the Liberty social media. We got to see the war rooms for all of these teams with the coaches. Had a wonderful teaspoon calling up Angel Reese. Beautiful. We got to see Latricia Trammell pounding a glass of champagne. Fire up. Let's go. And Sandy Brondello nowhere to be found. And also her own social media. No mention of these new Liberty draft picks. And we used to do a segment called Han Watch. We're going to do a segment right now called Sandy Watch. Where are you, Queen? Come on. Yeah, I was speculating to Amelia via text message, and then I said I gotta save it for the pod. But was news broken that she's not coming back this season? Maybe because she's she's coaching the Australian team for the Olympics, and there's other things she needs to be doing. So they're finding an interim coach for the Liberty. We're fully gossiping. We don't know. We don't know. We are speculating, but. That's what we do. Where's she been? Where's she been? Where's she going? Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody knows me. We're doing the gritty. At the end of the day, we just miss you, Sandy. Come home. Come home, baby. I want to see you chugging champagne. Yeah. I mean, I know that Australia is your home, so you probably are home, but come to my home, Brooklyn, New York. Come over. Sandy, we miss you. Yeah. Can't wait if you are back. Amazing. Can't wait to see you at Barclays. Yeah, I assume you're coming back. I feel like we would have heard something. I know. But I feel like I just need a sign, Sandy. I need you outside of Barclays Center with the boombox. Something. Don't worry. I'm here. And obviously some other big news coming out after the draft was a lot of conversation around the salaries of WNBA players. Always great to be able to have people, talking about that to, it helps with the collective bargaining in the future to be able to get more equity from the profits of the WNBA, pay the players a little bit more, and also some huge deals.
Yes. Yeah. Caitlin Clark signed a huge deal with Nike. I think it was a 8-year deal.
Crazy.
Was it like 28 million over 8 years?
Something along those lines.
And hopefully we see more deals like this. I hope this is just the first of many enormous deals. Asia needs her shoe. Asia's getting a shoe. And I cannot wait until the day that I can pop my foot up here and it's not going to be a tie-dyed sock. It's going to be an Asia Wilson shoe. Yeah. I cannot wait.
Also, you have to pay $10 to be able to see that foot shot that we just did.
Yeah. Wiki Feet.
The dogs are out, baby.
The dogs are barking.
Yeah, dogs are barking. Speaking of dogs.
Yeah.
Congrats to the Kelsey Plum dog class of 2024. Been really enjoying watching all the highlights from that camp that's sponsored by WSlam and Under Armour and Kelsey Plum, obviously.
It's cool that it's a camp for college students, but also for rookies.
Yeah,
it's
all range of college. I think Mylasia Full-Wiley was invited to be there.
And then her future teammates, Kate Martin and Deja Fair, were there as well.
Very exciting.
It looked great. Plum Dog she wasn't playing with them. She was going hard at every one of them. Yeah. I
love her. I think,
I love her too.
When I first started learning about the guys, she's a little stinker, but now I'm like, she's won
Kelsey over. She's our little stinker. We love you, Plum Dog. It's just been so exciting to see that footage. I don't know. I'm craving the WNBA.
Me too.
I need it to start.
The draft, seeing Ellie, after not having seen Ellie since September, it was like seeing your biggest crush.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you go into summer vacation, and then you're back first day of school, and you see him again. And it's like, oh wow!
And somehow they look even dreamier than they did last year.
Freaking better!
Oh my gosh!
I'm so ready for basketball.
I can't wait.
I'm so ready for the W to start.
We're ready for really close, Kelsey.
We are a month out.
Yeah, 30 days.
Less than a month out.
30 days when we're recording this. I don't know when it'll come out, but
less than a month.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I cannot wait.
And some other people who can't wait to make basketball moves. I don't know. That's a bad transition. We can.
No, I loved it.
We had some transfers in women's college basketball. Everyone was wondering where HVL was going to be transferring to, and the news is out, baby, and it is TCU. Go Frogs.
Frogs.
Go Frogs.
Come on, frog 'em.
Frog 'em and dog 'em, baby.
Frog 'em and dog 'em.
So she will be playing with TikTok superstar Sedona Prince. Interested to see what they do. It was a huge year for the program. They had a new coach last year, and they had one of their best seasons in a long time. So hopefully they can keep that momentum.
Yeah.
But they'll be doing it without the
Cavender twins. Yeah, they transferred from Miami to TCU. Was it just one of them at TCU or both?
I believe just
one.
Yeah.
And now they're both going back to Miami.
We'll see who else transfers. There might be some more coming.
Yeah. I feel like I really fell in love a little bit with college basketball.
Absolutely.
This year.
I think that, as you learn more about it, you're able to fall in love more. It's like when you're dating somebody, Yeah. The more you learn about them, the more you start to love them.
Yeah.
And I could say that about the W.
I could say it about women's college basketball. I could say it about Ellie the Elephant.
Absolutely.
And I will say it about Ellie the Elephant. Ellie, I love you. So if you're a listener and you don't know about our YouTube channel, check that out. We've got some graphics that I think are pretty fun.
Yeah. Done by yours truly, Amelia Bain.
And the other way around, if you're watching on YouTube and you want to subscribe on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, we would appreciate it. If you want to write a review,
if you want to give us a little rating, if you want to follow us on Instagram, you can't avoid us.
Yeah.
We are everywhere.
We are everywhere. Kelsey's putting mood boards up of some great pictures of WNBA
Yeah, we're
players.
giving you a real peek behind the curtain of who does what for this podcast. And if you are DMing the account, I am the person you are DMing.
So if you're coming at Kelsey with like something, if you're angry at me, it's not going to reach me.
Yeah. Safe space for you to talk about Amelia if you really want to.
Oh my God. We appreciate everybody that is following us or listening in any way. So
yeah.
Yeah.
We're very grateful to have this podcast. Very grateful to be going into another WNBA season.
Yeah.
Doing this podcast.
Yeah. We sort of in the playoffs last year just did a little test of what would it be like to do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're like, this is our first real season covering the WNBA.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
Yeah. Come along for the ride with us.
Mm-hmm.
Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
It sure is.
And also, to people who are just finding us, welcome to the W, welcome to women's basketball, welcome to the world of Kelsey and Amelia.
Yeah.
We are really excited for you to enjoy this season of the WNBA. Every player that you see is a hero.
That's
Every
right.
coach, a hero.
hero.
Every mascot, a hero. Everyone involved with the WNBA is a hero, except the refs. Bye.